What do, Chopping Block fans? We've been gone for a little while, so I want to give y'all a thanks for showing Chopping Block some love and showing your boy Chef Mike some love and my boy Ron. But since we're back, we're going to give you a great episode. So in this episode, I'm going to give you my predictions as always. I'm also going to give you a little bit of NFL news, and I'm going to talk about a topic that's a little near and dear to my heart, and then I'm going to give you my game of the week as always. So this is going to be a very special episode of the Chopping Block. You don't want to miss it. Chopping Block starts now.
Yeah. Oh. It's like that, y'all. It's like that. Jump in. Jam on it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
All right, fans. As always, we're gonna start off with the Thursday night game for the upcoming week, which is gonna be it's gonna be a banger, y'all. Broncos at Chargers. So if you follow football like Chef Mike, Broncos at Chargers is a big matchup. They're in San Diego, but I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta give it to the Broncos. They've been really sneaky lately. Really sneaky. I told you I'm down for Bo Nix, so Broncos for the win. Next game is going to be a Saturday game, which is the Steelers at Ravens. Now, we all know from just the history of football, Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, they don't like each other. That's like one of those division rivalry, like Commanders Cowboys and Texans Colts. So I'm going to go out on a limb here. I know everybody's all on the Ravens, and my boy threw 5 touchdowns last weekend, but I'm going Steelers for the win. So we're going to start on Sunday games. Giants at Falcons. Falcons for the win. Lions at Bears. You know how I feel about the Lions, and I'm sorry that the Bears are not coming along for all my Bears fans, but Lions for the win, y'all. Next game, another new game. Cardinals at Panthers. This is kind of a toss-up for me, y'all. I'm not sure what's going on with the Panthers organization. Like, Bryce Young is going through a little rough spot, and the Cardinals are kind of going the same way. They were there last year, and the Panthers are there this year. Cardinals for the win. Next game, still noon. Rams at Jets. Now, I feel sorry a little bit for my boy Stafford. I like Stafford. They can't get it together. They kind of like a shell of the old Super Bowl team. But Puka Nacua and my boy Cooper Kupp, like, I got faith in them. So Rams for the win. Next game, it has the potential for a game of the week, but it's not my game of the week. Eagles at Commanders. Like I said, division rivalry games are always crucial in the stadium, in the organization, and on the field. I'm going Commanders for the win. Y'all leave me comments on that one. Next one is Browns at Bengals. Another division rivalry game. Ohio, Battle of Ohio, right? But I'm going to be real. Browns are not who they used to be. I wasn't sold on them last year. Remember, my Texans beat them. They're supposed to have the #1 defense, and they really haven't showed anything this season. Bengals for the win. Next game, another division rivalry game, Titans at Indianapolis Colts. Well, I'm a hater. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. But Titans for the win. We have a 3:05 game, and we have 3:25 games. So the 3:05 game is Vikings at Seattle. Now, I was going for Seattle at first, but looking at the stats, Geno Smith got hurt. I don't know how long he's going to be out. They really need their quarterback. Vikings for the win, y'all. 3:25 game, Patriots at Bills, no-brainer. Bills for the win. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Raiders. Both teams are pretty much fighting for #1, and I'm throwing my pick out there. I think Shador is going to be the #1 pick. I'm just putting it out there, but only because if somebody need a quarterback, but Travis Hunter is probably going to be #1 pick. So I'm going Raiders for the win, y'all. 49ers at Dolphins. I was just talking to my producer, Ron, before we start recording. The 49ers was in the Super Bowl last year, guys, like just in February, right? Who are they at this point? Dolphins for the win. All right, the Sunday night game this Sunday is Bucks at Cowboys. Now, I know how my Cowboys nation feel, but I can't give this one to y'all, man. Baker Mayfield, that's all I'm going to say. Oh, I'm going to say Mike Evans, too. Bucks for the win. The Monday night game for this week is Saints at Packers. Never been a big Packers fan, y'all. Definitely not a big Saints fan. But the Packers has a really good defense, and I'm all about defense. So, Packers for the win, guys. Now, for Game of the Week. This is kind of near and dear to me and Ron's heart. So, and I'm putting it out there. Y'all, if y'all know my producer, Ron, y'all know me. I'm a Texans fan, and he's definitely a Kansas City fan. It's Texans at Kansas City Saturday night. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. They had lost 1 game. My Texans have lost 5 games. They're 9-5. But I'm all about love and respect and loyalty. I'm going Texans for the win, y'all. And I'm basing that on defense and just a little clip. And I know my boy Ron over there biting his lip, but Patrick Mahomes got some injured wheels, y'all. Both ankles are bad, and that's no good for running away from the top 2 pass rushing pressure giving D ends for the Texans. Defense win championships, y'all. I'm going Texans for the win. We'll be back.
Are you a diehard football fan? Do you have a team that you would ride or die for? If so, you are invited to come chop it up with Chef Mike on The Chopping Block, the podcast where real fans talk real football. We're looking for NFL fanatics to represent their favorite team and contribute to our show by providing insightful and knowledgeable commentary. No gossip, no politics, just strictly football. If you would like to be a part of this diehard nation, visit our webpage at www.rjstudios.com and click on the original content tab. Then fill out and send the submission form, and a representative will contact you with the next steps. You'll be invited to a live recording in our Round Rock studio, or if you're out of the area, you can join us online. With only 32 teams in the league, slots will fill up fast. Don't miss out on your chance to chop it up with Chef Mike.
All right, Chopping Block fans. You know your boy Chef Mike get into his little feeling modes. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've been sitting on this for 2 weeks now. We haven't recorded. which is fine. But I've been listening to all these commentators, all these people that have shows. I've even heard from Tom Brady. I've heard from Coward from his show. I've heard from Stephen A. just on the topic, right? So my topic right now is about Azeez Al-Shaair. If y'all don't know who he is, he's number 0, middle linebacker for the Houston Texans. 3 weeks ago, we played the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, which looked like a designed quarterback running play, out of the backfield. Everybody's seen it. If not, we'll show it. He ran out the backfield and decided, hey, I'm going to try to get this first down. Now, first of all, he came into the game with an injured shoulder. And I'm just putting all this out there. I'm just stating facts. Like I always say, what I know, I'm just a fan, right? But I go out for what I see and what I read, and I watch all Texans football games. I might be biased on some things, but I'm a football fan, first and foremost. He ran out the backfield. It's open field. At least nobody's at the side. Nobody's on the sideline. So as a quarterback, you protect yourself, correct? I never played quarterback, but you would think so, correct? He ran up the field and not to the sideline. Well, he could have got he literally could have got the first down, y'all. He decided to slide as Azeez was on him. Now, I might be wrong. I could call me crazy. Like I said, I'm just a fan, what I know, right? But he clearly waited to drop his butt and slide as Azeez was coming to him. We've seen the video. Everybody's seen it. He didn't even... Okay, he hit him hard. But are we playing football or are we playing checkers? Or are we playing hopscotch or jump rope? Like, I didn't see the women's football, lingerie football teams hit hard. Are you telling me that a football player that's been playing defense and he's the middle linebacker? So first of all, I go back to Ray Lewis. I go back to Mike Singletary. I go back to Buckus. I go back to, you get where I'm coming from, fans. These dudes would try to take your head off. I go back to Brian Dawkins for the Eagles, the safety. I go back to Ed Reed. I go back to Atwater. Like, I come up from that type of football, like football. You telling me a guy can't hit a guy with his forearm? He's 228 pounds, by the way. He's bringing the heat because he's a linebacker. And I'm not playing with these offensive players. You come up on these offensive players, they'll run you over. I've seen Levis run people over. I've seen Lamar Jackson run people over. And I'm talking about quarterbacks. I've seen Josh Allen run linebackers over. I'm coming hard at you. Trevor Lawrence is not a little guy. Now, back to the story. He slid clearly as he's coming at him in real time. He hit him with a forearm in his chest, but the bad part about it, now I'm not poo-pooing on this guy, the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He hit his head on the turf, on the field, and it gave him a concussion. I get it, because Azeez Al-Shaair is bringing the heat. He's a defensive player. Just like my boy Cam Newton said, I've never seen a defensive player purposely practice to hurt somebody. They're just aggressive. They pay to be aggressive. They're taught to be aggressive. And the name of the side of the ball is defense. He's the starting middle linebacker for the Houston Texans. They gave him a 3-game suspension. Not to mention, they're not allowing the organization to have any contact with him. Are we family? Is this an organization? Is it about everybody, 53-man roster, practice squad, coaches, training squad, like nutritionists? You get where I'm coming from, right? Chopping Block fans? I mean, like I said, I'm just a fan. But 3 games, he appealed it, and they still gave him the 3 games. He didn't hit him. It wasn't malicious. It wasn't It wasn't purposely trying to injure this guy. He clearly hit him with his forearm in his chest. It ended up hitting his helmet because he's sliding. He hit him. His neck went down. That's just natural. That's what physics. He hit him, and he hit the ground. Concussion. First of all, now I'm going to Chef Mike, and I'm going to football. First of all, he shouldn't have been running the ball anyway. I get his being competitive, but he already came into the game with a shoulder injury. They put him on IR, and he's having season-ending surgery on his shoulder. He shouldn't have, look, bro. Play into your strengths and your weaknesses. Run out of bounds, dude. So I'm not giving him no praise. I'm not giving him no, oh, well, he's trying to be competitive. Man, bah humbug. It's Christmas time, right? Bah humbug. The dude should have ran out of bounds. Al-Shaair is playing football. He has the right to hit that guy because he decided to slide as he's hitting him. Make that make sense. But like I said, what do I know? I'm just a fan. I don't agree with the 3-game suspension. I don't agree with the NFL saying that the organization can't have any conversation with him, any ties. And it makes no sense that when they decide to play football, they decide to play football. And then when they don't, they don't. They keep doing this hip drop tackle on Mixon. It's not even giving a flag. I've seen Cam Newton get blasted. He didn't even get a flag. So like I said, what do I know? I'm just a fan, but make that make sense for me. Chopping Block fans, leave the comments, leave your posts. Talk to your boy Chef Mike. I'm a little pissed off about this. I've been holding this in for a couple weeks now, and I really need to know how other people feel. Not these NFL analysts, not these people that used to play football, but just for the record, Tom Brady went on record as saying maybe the quarterbacks should start getting penalties for some of the actions that they're taking. Food for thought. You take that and feed off of it and leave your boy some comments. We'll be back. I'm going to be a little messy right here, y'all, but I want to tell y'all, how about them Texans? I know Cowboys don't like that. I want to give a shout out to my Houston Texans. H-Time, stand up. Back-to-back AFC South champions. I want to repeat, back-to-back AFC South champions. So I'm giving a shout-out to my Texans, but I'm going to be a little messy. I'm going to give a shout-out to the coach. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all giving us losing that game last night and letting us wrap up the playoffs, wrapping off our division championship for the back-to-back seasons. I appreciate y'all. Now back to what I was saying. H-Time, stand up. 9-5 AFC South champions for the second year in a row. Shout out to the offense. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to Coach Ryans and everybody that has something to do with the Texas organization. We got a plan for them Chiefs this weekend. I know I picked them, but the reality is they're the Super Bowl champions. I need y'all to show up, pull up, and act up, y'all. All right, Chopping Block fam, we got a special episode next week I want to talk about. We have a Christmas Eve episode. So it won't come out on Wednesdays like it normally do. We're going to be on a special episode of the Chopping Block with Chef Mike, Christmas Eve. It's going to be highlighting Chiefs versus Steelers and Texans versus Ravens. It's going to be a really good episode, y'all. Probably one of the best ones. Not to mention, it's on Netflix. It's for my football fans that don't know. I don't know how I feel about that quite yet, but I'll let y'all know. But definitely going to be a good episode. That's why y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Help us become famous, y'all. Help us blow up. The more subscribers, the more views we get, it does nothing but help the Chopping Block. So to my Chopping Block fans and my football fans, it's Chopping Block.